I trust you've done your best to follow all the steps, and I hope that you managed to finish everything and you managed to build something similar to our final website. So now we're going to go through this together. So first of all, we're going to go to our styling file and we will set the background of our website. So to do that, we are going to style the body element of our page. Okay, and we'll use the background property as we've done in the previous project. Okay, so we need to get a nice picture like this. So again, we're going to go to the free nature stock website. Okay, so you can get any picture you want from there. And to use it, you can just copy the URL from there. Okay, so the one I'm using has got a number there, 232, and that's the one I'm using. Okay, so if I copy that URL and then place it inside the URL parameter of the background property, then that's what we get. Okay, so at the moment our picture is not scaled, so we need to use the background size property. Okay, and we set that to cover as we did in our previous projects. Okay, so now we can see our background image. Okay, but it's not centered like the final page. And the reason why is because by default, the background image will start at the top left point of our HTML element, in our case, the body element. If we have a quick look at the original picture, we can see that the width of the picture is smaller than the width of our screen. So when we apply background size cover to our picture, the width of the picture is going to stretch to fit the width of our screen. And since we're going to be keeping the same aspect ratio, then the height is going to stretch as well. And consequently, it's going to be cropped at the bottom. And that's what we're seeing here. Okay, so we can see all that part cropped there. Okay, so to fix this, we're going to need to center our image horizontally and vertically. So horizontally, our picture is fine thanks to the background size cover, but vertically, we will need to push the picture slightly up so that we can crop a little bit from there. Okay, and if we push the picture up, then a fraction of the cropped part at the bottom is going to show up. Okay, so to do this, we're going to go back to our background property and our two values. First one is for the horizontal centering and the second one is for the vertical centering. Okay, so we're centering the picture horizontally and vertically. And by default, that was top left. Okay, so now let's have a look. Okay, now we've got another issue. At the moment, the body is empty. Okay, and that's the reason why the height of our picture is too small. And consequently, we still have more space in our screen. Okay, and that's the start of the next picture. So actually the picture is repeating itself. Okay, and the fraction you see there is exactly this. Okay, which is the beginning of the picture repeating itself. So to fix this, we're going to add another value to the background property, which is no repeat. And now we can guarantee that the picture is not going to repeat itself. Okay. Now, if we fill our body element, then this picture is going to become bigger. Okay. But we can fix that even before filling the body element by fixing our background image. And if you remember, we say that in the final website, when we scroll down, the image doesn't move. Okay, so to do that, we're going to add another value to our background property, which is fixed. There's another way of doing this. We can add another property called background attachment. Okay, and we can set that to fixed. It's the same. Okay, and now we can see that our background picture is covering the whole screen. Okay. Okay, now before moving on, we are going to add the font family to the body element, which will be applied to the whole web page. So you're going to use the font family property, and I'm using Arvo. Okay, and as a fallback, we're going to go for serif. All right.